It's definitely my bad that it took so long to get to this mod, but I had other projects in mind, so here it is. Hello viewers, and welcome to a new Darkest Star Hearts of Iron game series. This time I will be playing the Peace Without Victory mod, this will be the very first time that I will touch this mod on this channel. It also recently got an update, so I will have no excuse not to play it. Though before I continue, I do wish to thank Никита Нефедьев for this awesome mod. Реально, вот, большое спасибо за то, что ты такой четкий мод для Darkest Tower делаешь. Абсолютно один, практически без помощи. Ну и продолжай в том же духе. I did a few test runs of this mod here and there, as you can see. Though this time I'm going to be playing the new scenario, Ashes of War 1918. These shall be the settings that I'm going to be playing with. Now, what are the goals and objectives here? I guess forming the Commonwealth, surviving the Polish-Soviet War, winning it, and also attempting to win World War II, which may or may not happen. If you guys enjoy my content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me to make more of it. And without wasting any more time, let's just jump straight into the video. Middle of November 1918. World War I has passed a few days ago. The war to end all wars has ended, and Russia is completely on fire. However, we're not really in much of a better position since we're thrown into a war against the Ukrainians. First things first, dealing with technology is fairly important. Peace Without Victory has a very large debuff on industrial capacity production, so I'm going to rush this technology within the industrial tree. I guess this is how my technology tree will look like. I'm going to start producing a few artillery pieces because infantry takes a bit too long to produce. Alright, ministers. I'm choosing this guy for the armaments minister, and the minister of security can be this guy. Also, we should go to a talk lobby. Winning the war against the two Ukraines should not be far too difficult. You just need to try to rush Lvov with these units. And luckily, we managed to hold in Helm and take Lvov. That will be much easier to take the West Ukrainian People Republic. Also, look at this. We stole the Polish corridor from Germany. Apparently they went very hard with Versailles because Germany also doesn't even have this province. I could have probably done this sooner, however, I wanted to drag the fight out just a bit more. This may seem like a very small victory, but 3 divisions of the Polish front is actually very significant in this scenario. While we are doing very well, we must not push too hard against the Soviet Russians, since I want them to win the Russian Civil War. So I'm just going to hold a static line of sorts and just sit there. Also, this mod, especially in World War I, favors defense over attack, so it is very easy to hold a defensive line here. This is very fortunate. I was hoping I would get this peace treaty against the Soviets, which seemed like a pipe dream the longer I fought, however, I got it. And it's time to acquire some land. While post-Soviets, they really downsized after I took Belarus and Ukraine from them. However, I'm quite curious if they will still win their civil war. Beautiful, a new Commonwealth. Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła indeed. Not really sure what those scores are hitting at, however. Of course, as any new country, we need to form our state of government. I would like to form a progressive republic. However, last time that happened, Poland got divided 3 times, so let's get Eustace over here. Oh yeah, that's what those scores meant. Since the option presented itself, then the future of Belarus. Well, I can release them and have a loyal puppet that may break away eventually, or integrate them. And like that, Lithuania is now mine. I guess Vilno just wasn't enough. So we can be a complete douchebag and just take more and more land as time goes on, or we can be content with what we have. Since Darkest Tower is the only true simulator of consequences of politics, war, economy, and other things, try to revive a 16th century country in the 20th. Apparently I can demand my quotas from Germany. Well, since the opportunity has presented itself and I'm being quite mean in this playthrough to everyone, I might as well just try to take it. Well, you'll agree eventually. Now, I am a bit confused as to what happened here to Austria. I also suppose a certain mustached man will not be too ecstatic about whatever this is. The Baltic rebels. I'm not a warmonger, so I'll just send an ultimatum first. To be expected, they won't really put up much of a resistance. If I thought Austria was a mess, then they really have a pretty strong contender here. I really like these invents that Nikita implemented here to give me some industrial capacity and resource production. And look who also is back. Gotta prepare my winged hussars for this. Well, the communists won the civil war, which is good, I suppose. Well, would you look at that? Apparently, when I have claimed all of Germany, there's still a chance that they will accept to be completely incorporated by me. They really made you a wimp now, didn't they? And here I thought the rest of the Baltics enjoyed my rule, since the event took quite a bit to fire. Let's force them to enjoy it. Since this benefits me, I totally want to sign this. Oh wow, Mr. Mustache Man will be a bit irrelevant when it comes to Austria, that is. I'm quite surprised someone had the guts to even come close to him. You know, I think this is a bit too early to launch. Oh, knowledge is indeed power, especially when it benefits me. Oh, beautiful. We really need to have more record years. That food record didn't really help much. Well, look at that. Germany is being screwed over again, and France has the Rhenish Republic as a puppet. I'm curious if this will push them over the edge. Oh, who would have thought that would happen? Huh. That's convenient. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to help by taking some land off you. To my surprise, even Bavaria did not want to partake in this at all. I'm not quite sure what to think of this. I mean, got more industry and supplies production efficiency, but my descent went up. I'll take it, I guess. And even Yugoslavia is at war with Bulgaria. I think World War I did not end all wars. The markets won the Civil War, but now Germany is looking worse for wear. Oh, His Majesty Charles I declared war on Czechoslovakia and Romania as well. I'm very interested to see how this will go. The Austrians are really dominating here, and I need to get in on this. Sure, let's make Romania a puppet nation. I may or may not have messed up the borders here just a little bit. However, more land for intermarium. I have not noticed this, but Stalin now rules the Soviet Union. Perfection. Unsurprisingly, the Austrians are pretty upset that I screwed them out of Romania. I have not been paying attention to Central Asia, but Kazakhstan is looking pretty thick. For some reason, Germany got thrown into another civil war, as if one wasn't enough. Now get out of here. Why'd you forget in Poland? Despite Austria-Hungary's military not being the best, I doubt that Italy stands a chance against them. Not really sure what he's going to do here, if there won't be an Italy left soon enough. I mean, Austria pushed them out of the Adriatic coast already. What chance do they have? Very good choice. Otherwise, I would have had to destroy you. I have researched the end of the economic limits, and now I want this thing to finish researching, so I can begin preparing for General Plan Prometheus. Lucky for me, Poland is not tied down to any World War II doctrine tree specifically, so I can choose my favorite doctrine of them all. Well, I brought all the soldiers of the Intermarium to the Ukrainian front, so that we will be able to fight the Soviet-Russian relatively soon. I do hope that the Romanians guard my flanks. I don't want to face the Soviets quite yet, because I do not have mobility focus researched. Once I do, and once a few more divisions will be built, I can confidently attempt to take them on. I just looked at how large Poland has gotten thanks to my decisions, and it's like that meme where the guy says, "I'll bring your daughter home by 9 p.m. and the second panelist, she calls me daddy also. I'll make it to visualize it for you guys. There. I'll friggin' laugh. Unfortunately, I'll have to end the episode here, since Darkest Tower crashes every time I attempt to place a land division. I'm not really sure why this happens and what to do to prevent it, but hopefully by the next video the problem shall be fixed. We did quite a bit this episode. We won the Polish-Soviet War, made the Commonwealth a thing, made it very big, and even managed to snag Romania from under Austria-Hungary's nose. In the next episode, I will launch General Plan Prometheus and attempt to beat the Soviets. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for the view, and I will see you in whatever else I plan on doing.